the cup is literally made out of ice. Like, how crazy is that? That's so crazy. Let's have a sip. What's up, everyone? I'm at the ice bar. So this is literally maybe the coolest thing that is in Stockholm. It is a bar where everything on the inside is literally just ice. That's what it is. It's ice sculptures, and you have your drinks out of a cup that is made out of ice. Inside, it is like -3 degrees Celsius, like 25 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be really cold. They give us jackets. I hope they give us gloves because we're going to be holding our drinks with the ice. You can get both an alcoholic and a non-alcoholic beverage. I'm taking the non-alcoholic. I believe it's like a lemonade. So yeah, it's going to be so cool. I didn't even know that they had this in the city until they mentioned it on the Hop On Hop Off bus tour. So yeah, let's get into it. We're inside the ice bar right now. It is so cold. Was it 25 degrees outside? They give us these gloves, this jacket. I'm wearing a sweatshirt anyway. Look, it's just all the ice sculptures around. This is really, really cold, and I'm sure, I'm still a little warm from being on the outside, so it's even going to drop more. They got music playing. It's not a large space. It's rather small, but it's so cool. I'll tell you more about the history of this right now, which they actually have written and graved into the ice. And we have little stands where you can put your drink on, and this will be fun. Right here is the bar. You can see it's like an actual bar. You have the bar menu. You have all these different combinations of alcoholic drinks, but I'm gonna get the non-alcoholic. I'm gonna get the Winnipeg, which is lemonade and lime together. So that should be fun. And so I have my drink now. I got the Winnipeg, and you see how the cup is literally made out of ice. Like, how crazy is that? That's so crazy. Let's have a sip. The drink is like solid, it's good taste wise, but the interesting part, I just love how drinking out of ice. This is so crazy. The cup is literally made out of ice. Like, that is so crazy. And also, right now there are benches, so I'm gonna take a seat at one of the benches because you start to shiver quickly in here. I love how literally every single drink is named after cities, and they're all cold cities, with the exception of San Francisco that's on there. But Winnipeg, Fairbanks, Svalbard, Bergen, Anchorage. I love how they're just adding to the theme. But yeah, why is San Francisco on there? It literally doesn't get below like 55, so there wouldn't be any ice. The stands are made out of ice. You can see I've been here for 10 minutes. My nose is already starting to get a little red, like Rudolph. The designs of it are awesome because the one right in front of me, it's looking exactly like a city. Well, it is. I don't know if this is Stockholm or what the sculpture is of, but I love the buildings. You have the windows. You even have a person sitting in the building. The detail that they do with this, it is unbelievable. It must require so much time for them to sculpt. But this is Ice Bar by Ice Hotels, and they actually have an ice hotel in northern Sweden where literally the entire hotel, except for the floor, is constructive ice. The walls, ice. The beds, ice. They put bed sheets on it, but it's crazy. So yeah, that's something maybe I'll get to check out in the future. So every year they do a new theme, and this year's theme is Tales of a Frozen City. I love they even have a bird that's sitting on top of the buildings, like that detail of design. I wonder how they carved this, because I'm so used to ice sculptures where it's like a big chunk of ice and then they're carving the sides to make a design. But no, you see that, like, for example, like, how in the world did they carve that boy going on with the balloons in the air, also in the block of ice? Like, someone explain that process to me in the comments. Per person, it ends up costing you, it was like $29 US. So for a family of 4, which is what we're doing, it was like 120. 45 minutes in there, and you get one drink provided free of charge. On top of that, if you want more drinks, then it's $10 per drink. The ice bar can actually accommodate up to 60 people in here, but I would still recommend making a reservation, even though, as you could see, I'm in an off time, nobody's here right now, so I didn't need to make a reservation, but you definitely should anyway, just for the sake of having it. Ooh, because I need my hand to not have a glove on it to record, my hand's already starting to get numb. Mason, what's your experience like so far? You seem very cold. You're wearing Crocs and it's 20 degrees in this room. What's your experience?
It's cold.
You're shivering. You're shivering. Did you like the drink? Was it cool that you had your cup was made of ice?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, very cool? Cool. Mason's just relaxing on the bench right now because he's cold. I'm literally just in the freezer right now. That's basically what it is. My Sweden side quest, go to an igloo, complete. I know there are really no igloos in Sweden. This isn't considered an igloo, but this is almost basically like this. I'm in a freezer. My fingers are really becoming full out numb now. The floor is not made of ice. That would have been cool though. It's not slippery though, so yeah, can you imagine if you were to slip on it and bang your head like on the ice? But no, fortunately, you're good. So thankful that they gave the warm jacket and gloves, because yeah, I'm cold, but without that, oh, that would have been brutal. We're following Mason now, we're following Mason. We have this whole place to ourselves now. Everybody left because they're so cold. So now we're just going. It's like a maze, but it's a very small maze. There he goes, there he goes. It's actually, I stand corrected. The ground is slightly slippery, so you don't want to bang your head against the ice. That would be bad. It's almost like a game of tag, but I can't tag him because yeah, he slips and he hits his head on the ice. He's cracking his head open, and we don't want to go to a Swedish hospital. Shout out to the names engraved here, the creators of these sculptures. Here's the name engravings now. Look at this. I just find it so cool how it's elevated so you can see the name, but it's also within the larger ice as a whole. Like, I'm explaining this poorly, but do you know what I mean with that? And because the ice is see-through, you can see right through it to see the other side. So here's the room where you enter and you leave. Here's one door, and then here's the other door to get to the lobby. And you actually can't have both doors open at the same time. Like, the system does not let you, because you don't need any warm air coming in there and you have all the sculptures melting. Can't believe I didn't know this existed. Oh my god, final thoughts. This is a hidden gem of Stockholm. You need to come here. It's pricey, you know, my family left after 10 minutes and we spent like $120 for this, but this is so fun. This is so cool. Like, where else are you gonna get something similar to this? And you know, getting this freezing cold experience literally in a freezer, that gives you like a true Scandinavian experience, right? And I know I've said it many times, but let me say it again. The cups made of ice, drinking the drinks out of that, like, whoa. Okay, bye Ice Bar. You cost a lot, but I had such a fun time. Warmth again. Ironic saying that in Stockholm. But the Ice Bar is located at Hotel C, right in the city center.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still.